Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Hi. I wasn't planning to speak tonight, but when I see you guys in operation, somehow it seems just natural to speak up. I'm the president of a church congregation downtown, and I sit on the board of a statewide nonprofit, and I've been involved with various other corporate entities, both as a board member, staff member, volunteer, all kinds of capacities, and I've had the chance to see a lot of boards and budgets in action. And I have to say that I have seen organizations with $100,000 budgets spend a lot more time and engagement and care and involvement with their communities than seems to be the case with $630 million at stake. So I would like to just echo the comments that were made earlier about the budget process, the lack of community involvement, the lack of transparency in making information available, and I don't know what to say about that, other than maybe to say that, in fact, some things do, in fact, need to be political, because we have a political process here to represent the people of Jersey City on the board, and I think that if we're not happy with the service that you guys are providing, we should, in fact, find new board members who will do a better job. My Lord tells me not to judge any person's heart. I fully believe that everybody engaged in the school system really does have the best interests of our children at heart. But we really do differ about some of the means and methods, and we can ask questions and make some judgments and evaluations about results, about actual actions. So I would like to ask a few questions about the budget. And some of these are echoing questions raised by Mr. Kaplowitz earlier. I see on page P21 of the handout a nice pie chart about the staff numbers. But I find it impossible to determine how this affects the actual staff expenditures. You see on page P16 that number is $431 million. But I'll address this question to the chair, Mr. President. What is the proportion of staff costs that belongs in that tiny little pie slice called school and district administration?
Can you just repeat that question? What breakdown?
Sure. Instead of absolute numbers of staff, I'm interested in the proportion of total staff costs that belongs to each of these slices that you've broken out on page P21. So for instance, of the total $431 million budgeted for staff costs, what is the percentage of that which belongs in the little pie slice called school and district administration?
It's 2%.
No, that's the staff, that's the number of total staff, not the proportion of total staff cost.
Okay.
So I would...
You have to create a chart that says that.
Well, am I correct in understanding that this is a hearing conducted under the Open Public Meetings Act?
Yes, and we didn't do a calculation
right,
for the percentage of cost, and we can do that, but at this point we don't have it.
So I am asking you to please make that calculation for the categories on this page and provide that to the public. So do I understand that that will take place?
Yes, we can do that.
Thank you. That's it for now. Good night and good luck.
Amanda Khan.